Mira Sorvino in number 039 burst out crying in number 039, after Peter Jackson confirmed Harvey Weinstein and number 039 derailed in number 039, her career. Two of Harvey Weinstein's accusers got validation this morning that the Hollywood mogul was out to get them after turning down his advances. In a new interview with Peter Jackson, the Lord of the Rings director said Weinstein's company, Miramax, talked them out of considering Ashley Judd and Mira Sorvino for a role in his Hobbit films. "I recall Miramax telling us they were a nightmare to work with and we should avoid them at all costs. This was probably in 1998, Jackson told New Zealand publication Stuff. At the time, we had no reason to question what these guys were telling us, but in hindsight, I realized that this was very likely the Miramax smear campaign in full swing," he added. "I now suspect we were fed false information about both of these talented women, and as a direct result their names were removed from our casting list." Jackson added that both Harvey and his brother Bob weren't the type of guys I wanted to work with and hasn't since. Mr. Weinstein has nothing but the utmost respect for Peter Jackson. However, as Mr. Jackson will probably remember, because Disney would not finance The Lord of the Rings, Miramax lost the project and all casting was done by New Line, a spokesperson for Weinstein said in response. While Bob and Harvey Weinstein were executive producers of the film, they had no input into the casting whatsoever. Both Sorvino and Judd reacted to Jackson's interview this morning on Twitter. "Just seeing this after I awoke, I burst out crying," wrote Sorvino. "There it is, confirmation that Harvey Weinstein derailed my career, something I suspected but was unsure. Thank you Peter Jackson for being honest." Judd accused Weinstein of inviting her to the Peninsula Hotel in Los Angeles for a business meeting in the 90s, before asking her to join him in his room instead. Once there, he allegedly asked if he could give her a massage or if she would watch him shower. "I said no, a lot of ways, a lot of times, and he always came back at me with some new ask," Judd told NET. "It was all this bargaining, this coercive bargaining." Judd also said she felt panicky and trapped during the situation. In her account, Sorvino said she was alone with Weinstein in her hotel room at the Toronto International Film Festival in 1995 when he began massaging her shoulders. "He started massaging my shoulders, which made me very uncomfortable, and then tried to get more physical, sort of chasing me around," she said and explained she left the room. A few weeks later, Weinstein called her in the middle of the night and told her he was coming to her apartment to discuss marketing ideas for the movie they were working on together. When he showed up at her door, she told the producer her boyfriend would be joining them, which was apparently enough to ward Weinstein off. She believes her rejection led to being iced out of future work.